we're gonna just do something simple. It's sort of like an awareness what happens when Google pays you. So what happens when Google AdSense pays you? So there is much to learn about this topic, but just there's nothing you can do, just an awareness. Anyway, when you get paid, Google will send you a message saying, let me show you here. Google is gonna send a message which said Google payments and say Google AdSense, check your recent payments, right? Then the message is gonna say check your recent payment. We sent a payment for your Google AdSense earning on March 21. So this is something, before we leave this line, we got to understand that Google only pays on 21. Those people who earns their salaries on 15, there are those who earn their salaries on 25 in some countries. Some they earn their salaries on the 30, some 31, some 1st of the month. But Google pays on the 21st of each and every month, right? Countries to countries, things are different, but not in a payment. So what I'm trying to say is that Google to pay you, at least you must have 1,000 rands if you in South Africa. So if you in the US, you have to have at least 100 US dollars, right? I think even in other countries, something which is close to 1,000 to 100 US dollars, then they're gonna pay you. So in Google AdSense, there is somewhere you go and set up which amount you need before they send you the check, or before they send you the money. Before, they used to send us checks to our addresses, like checks from Island, Google Island, Citibank. But now there's EFT in this country. So since there's EFT, I don't know if other countries they still receive checks, but in this country we get what they call EFT. So EFT simply means the money is gonna be clocking into your account. So what Google does, they send these payments from Citibank Island, Google. Then what happens? The money gets pushed into your account. So it depends on the bank you're using, your local bank you're using. And you know, sometimes some EFT banks, sometimes it depends. If it's a public holiday, they can push it more 2 days. If it's not a public holiday, you can get it in 2-3 days. If the bank, sometimes there is a good relationship between those two banks, it can happen. Maybe we have Citibank here and there's Citibank in Ireland, and they're sending on the same banks. They are from different countries. It becomes quicker to receive your money. So right, this only happens when you are using, you did not do anything on this Google setups. You know, there's setups where you say, no, Google, don't pay me until my money is maybe $2,000, $3,000, $500, $100. Okay, or it's 100. So, but say maybe you can get a target and say, no, pay me whenever there is a 500 US dollars or 200. So in a month, if you don't make that, they're not going to send you on the 21st this money, right? What they're gonna do, they're gonna wait until you get that money. When that money comes, it's gonna just come automatically to your bank account. So what I did, I used to do that anyway, but then time came when my money a little bit grew to the extent that I can pay some monthly bills. So what I did, I reset it to the default setup on Google AdSense. So what I did now, so since it's on default, every month I can make more than what they required. What does Google require to pay you, right? So this is the message which comes to you. It says, if you haven't received your payment within 5 business days from the date of this email, please contact your bank for more details. To check your payment, sign in. You can sign in to AdSense if you want to see that. And yeah, that's what they say. The email goes on down and down here, then it ends here. So that's what happens when Google send you payments. So countries differ. Me, sometimes when they pay, like they send money on the 21st, I can. The problem here, today is a public holiday. Let me show you something here. Google. And the bad news is yesterday it was a Sunday, so then my money is gonna get delayed. Public holiday. Which day is okay? Public holiday. It's gonna say public holiday 2021 March. March. Okay. March. Okay. South Africa. March 20. What? 21. Yes, it's 21 March. South Africa. Africa. Okay. Okay. Human Rights Day. I don't know if it's in the entire world it's a national whatever, or it's an international holiday. But anyway, us here, if the public holiday is on a Sunday, we push it to a Monday, so it means there is no work on Monday. If it's on a Saturday, you know, all those things. So that's where it's been done in this country. So bad news is yesterday it was a public holiday, it was pushed on Monday, so simply means today is a public holiday. So yesterday and also it was a weekend, which means banks, when they send you money on weekend, they postpone it to the next following day. So it simply means if I'm talking about 2 days, 5 days, I should expect to get my money after what they call 7 days. We're gonna cut off one public holiday, one weekend, which was yesterday. So then I might get my money on next week Saturday, this week Saturday, you get me? So but it won't take that longer. Sometimes it could take 2-3 days. Okay, right. For instance, there's something which I want us also to know. For instance, I put my money on hold. Yes, you can put it on hold. So when you put it on hold, it does take 1 year. For instance, in 1 year, if you don't get your target and you passed what Google requires you to get your money, they're gonna push it to your account by they won't even take you. They won't even tell you. Google does not keep anybody's money more than a year, and if only that money passes $100 or 1,000 rands, you get me, or that specific target they give in that country, right? So if the money comes to a year, when you passed what Google wants, they're gonna send it to you, even if you haven't reached your target. That's the only problem if you want to make Google your bank. It won't work that way. So another thing is, once the money is put on hold, and maybe you pass Google's target, you haven't passed your target, and then something comes, an emergency, you have to take out your money. When you go to Google, you can go on AdSense. Maybe we'll do another video on that. You can go to AdSense and say, I want my money. Then you click in. The only thing you have to do is like you don't say I want my money. What you do, you reset to default. Once you reset to default, remember the default is gonna be, that money is gonna be lesser than the money you have, like your target, right? For instance, your target is I'll say your target is 100, maybe $200, maybe your target is $600, 6,000, and Google's target is only $100. Then you have now maybe $500. Then you get a problem immediately. When you get a problem, maybe you have 500, your target is 6,000, and Google's is 500. So what you do when you get a problem, you go there and reset to default. When you reset to default, Google will see, the system is gonna see that 100 rand is less than $100 is less than $1,000, right? So what's gonna happen here, they're gonna do when you click to default, what they're gonna do, it might not even take 5 days, it could take 2 days, 2 to 3 days, then your money goes into your account. I wonder if you in Ireland, will happen because the bank which we receive money from is from Ireland. I don't know each and every section of the world gets money from Ireland. I don't know. So the bank is called City, I think City Bank, Bank Ireland, City Bank UK in UK. Okay, let me see. UK, yeah, United Kingdom. Ireland is in United Kingdom. Okay. City Bank, personal. Okay. UK. Google Pay. Yes, right. You can see here they say banks and partners Google Pay. You get me? So UK. So this is where we get our money. So okay, this is their bank and add. It's not hard, whatever. Okay, this is the bank where we get money from. So I wonder if in UK also it takes that longer. So I'm talking about people who are not in UK, who are not in the US, whatever. So maybe it can take less days, but the only thing I wanted you to know, how long does it take? What do? You don't do anything. Once you receive this message, just wait to get your bank account hit by money and check and take out your money. But if you're in an area where they're still offering checks, I don't know. But I believe much of the part of the world is just receiving money from Google, and they come straight to your bank account. Guys, if you have any question, please leave it in the comments box below. If we missed out something, we apologize, and please don't forget to subscribe, and also press that ring button.